addictive smash! What's up, ladies and gentlemen, duders of all ages? Welcome back to another episode of Is It Good? Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite games that I've actually been playing for years now, and I mean years. It's called Tiny Tower, where you basically run and manage an apartment building with stores and apartments and restaurants and activity centers. There's just a lot of stuff to basically do here. It's fully customizable. It's just really, really fun. So that's what I'm going to show you guys today. Basically, when you start the game, you've got one floor, and that is the lobby. And now, because I'm going through this, I'm going to show you the tutorial. And then somewhere in the video, I'm going to show you guys what I've got, I guess, on my cell phone. And there's like 100 plus floors on it, and it's really cool. And there's so much uniqueness to this game, and it's just awesome and really fun and a very good time waster, especially if you're just sitting there doing nothing. So this is me down here. There is an option to customize your little character, so you can choose the color of the skin. So you can choose any skin color you want aside from anything that's unnatural, which is like green, purple, and whatnot. Although if there are green and purple people out there, I'm sorry, I meant no offense. And then you've got customizes that you can find here. So right now the only thing I have is the bellhop, but there's a lot of stuff like catsuits, Captain Bit, which looks like Captain Marvel. Or no, it's not Captain Marvel, Captain America. And then there's like cowboys, creepers, which looks like a creeper from Minecraft. There's so much stuff, basically. You can also adopt pets, which it looks like I've got no, I don't. You have to unlock VIP for some of these, which is a little expensive. So let's see, customize, remove customization. Let's just kind of decorate myself here. I'm going to give myself a hat, because we'll just go with, let's see, we'll go with the black hat, because I usually wear black hats. But can I make it any darker? There we go. That's or any lighter. There we go. So the next thing is my hair. Let's see, I'm kind of bald, so we'll just go with that, and then I'm going to make it a little bit of a darker brown there, just because that's what matches my hair. My glasses, don't want glasses, don't need earrings. Facial hair, oh my goodness, can we have, oh, I can have a beard. Well, I mean, it's close enough. We'll just go with that one. Select the same color hair. My shirt, let's take it to a a black shirt, because I usually wear black clothing. Like that. And then the tie, I don't need a tie. And my pants, lastly, I usually wear like, I don't know, I'm just going to go with blue this time around. And shoes, we'll go with some white shoes. Right there, so that's me. So back out there. Now you can remodel your lobby as well. They have a lot of different lobbies you can choose from. Quite a few. There's the, let's see, the vote lobby, the Roman lobby, the funfair lobby, the farm lobby, the island lobby, the UFO lobby, the Taj Mahal, the art lobby, the Greek temple, the jungle temple, Egyptian lobby, standard lobby, New York lobby, the China lobby, the Europe lobby. Like, there's a lot, basically. You just go through these, and you can fully customize your little lobby. You can also customize your roof. So there's like a whole bunch of stuff you can do for your roof as well. Pocket train, Russia, snowy roof, fun fair. I usually go for this right here, the water park, because I love water parks. But there's so many customizable options for your tower. Each floor you can also change the colors on, which I'll show you shortly. So I'm not going to get any of these because they cost bucks, and it takes a little while to generate bucks over time. So yeah, and then there's also the elevator, which has some pretty cool looks itself as well. But if you guys download this, you can check it out for yourself. I won't just show you every single thing. You guys can see that. Oops, and I just totally screwed up the screen by hitting the wrong button. So let's go ahead and build our first floor for 5,000 coins. And then we're going to complete a mission here. Oh, okay, so good job as always. Let's make it a bit more livable. Tap the empty floor and make it residential. So we're going to make this an apartment. So we got golden apartments, and now what we need to do is we wait for people to visit our home. So here we got our first visitor, and we're going to take him up. And by the way, guys, just to let you know, in the very beginning of this, your elevator is going to be really slow. So now what you notice about this guy is he's got stats. Food, service, recreation, retail, and creative. Sorry, I can't read. Now, what I usually try and do is I usually try and get people that are from 9 and 8. So you want 9 and 8 in one of these stats at least, because that's who's going to be, I think, your best worker. And it also says your dream job is a pancake house. It says the name. You can change the name. That's how awesome this is. You can literally change the name. If you don't like the way the person looks, you can customize the person just like I showed you for my character. The job, you give them a job, but they don't have a job yet because there's no, obviously no restaurant or anything like that. You can also evict them and rent out the apartment to somebody else. So in total, in your apartments, you can have 5 people. So basically, we're just going to sit here and wait until we get some more people. They look hungry. Build a new floor and zone it for food. So we want to build another floor, and we're going to make a random food. Now, you can't pick the ones that you want. You can't pick the floors that you want unless you unlock the VIP, and then I think you can choose whatever floor you want. So this guy needs a job, so we're just going to end up putting him up here. So what you do, is you click on the floor, and you hire, and then you click this guy, and he is now at the pancake house. So because he's been at the pancake house, it's his favorite job. It's his dream job. So you've made him happy. So when you upgrade the floor, oh, he only got a star. See, okay, so that's what I was talking about earlier. So when you go in here, he doesn't have a 9. He's only got a 6 for his stat for the green, which is the food restaurant. If he had a 9 here, this little star would have been turned into gold. So you can only hire 3 people at a restaurant or a business, and they each come with a star. The star, I believe what it does is make it so that they work harder, or they make more money, or something like that. Forgive me, the music is a little loud, so I'm just going to turn this down a tiny little bit there. Hopefully I haven't drowned out the music. It's loud over here, but it might not be for you guys. So we got another person here. Let's send her up, and she is a visitor. She's not going to move in because she didn't land on the floor she didn't land on second floor. So she's just in there, and she is going to be basically a restaurant visitor, and she just left. She basically jumped out the window and walked away. Now, we also got the bit book, which I never really deal with. I always turn off the bit book because it's kind of annoying getting the notifications. But you get these little short things like this. Just got hired at Pancake House. Wish me luck. And it's got 9 likes. This is just the computer basically doing that. But you can also post things. This game rocks. And then post it. And I got 15 likes already. You can actually share these posts with people. So if you got your Facebook and whatnot set up, you can share that. And if you have friends that you've added, that you can visit their towers, they can make posts, and you can see their posts, and they can see your posts. And let's see, go into the minutes. You must finish the tutorial. Okay, so let's finish the tutorial first. We're earning bucks here. We can't spend all day restocking this floor. Open the floor, the food floor, and upgrade it to stocking more. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna get another villager here, and he has now moved into Gold Creek Apps. So now this guy's good. His dream job is to work in a TV studio, but he has a higher number in the food industry, so he's got an 8 there. TV studio is the orange. So I'm going to take him, and I'm going to put him in the restaurant because he's going to be a much better worker in there, even though it's not his dream job. Now, you're going to get special VIP people, and one of them is going to make it so that you can upgrade any random villager you want in any restaurant or business that they're working in. So this guy, what's his bonuses? So this is Marcia. Oh, so it's Marcia. Her dream job is the health club, but she's only a 5 in the health club, but she has a 9 in the recreation and an 8 in retail. So that's just kind of like what I like to do. I'm going to build another floor here. You must complete the tutorial missions. Oh, okay, so what's my next quest here? We can't spend all day restocking this floor. Open the food floor and upgrade it to hold more stock. So how do I upgrade? I've completely forgotten. So upgrade, 30 bucks. We have 30 bucks. Your improved level 2 pancake house is ready to go. With the additional stock, it can hold... It can hold additional stock, and it will stay open longer and earn more coins. So that's what that does. I completely forgot about that. Oh, it looks like we're about to unlock our first pet. I don't know what that pet is, but we're going to send her up to the floor. It doesn't matter if she moves in or not. You still get to unlock the pet. So I unlocked a platypus pet. So now if I want this platypus pet, I go and I click on the lobby, and I tap to customize my character, adopt a pet, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down to the platypus here, wherever it is. And then it costs $10 to equip it, but now I have a platypus pet. So he'll just sort of bounce around and follow me wherever I go. Even if I visit a friend's building, it'll follow me. That gave me 10 reward. Okay, so now you know everything. Here are some bucks to get started. Can I take vacation now? Yes, you can. So this also is pretty cool. Every day that you log in, you only get this once a day, but you get a firework. And this firework gives you bucks. And I think it only gives you bucks. It's possible it might give you money at some point, but I don't remember. So let's see. We got somebody else moving in here. We got to restock our pancake house. This guy's going to go and buy. So again, you do get to upgrade the elevator. It takes bucks. Let's see. Can I actually see how to upgrade the elevator? Yes. So you can upgrade it several times. I think the max is 9 floors per second. And it costs $100 to upgrade it. So it'll go 0.25 something or other. But it does go faster. So not much faster, but a little bit faster. You see that? So now we got somebody else moving in here. His specialty, it looks like it's in retail. So we're going to have to get a purple floor here. We just got somebody else moving in. Okay, so he is good in retail as well because he's got an 8 and he's got 0 and 0 and 1. So very low stats and everything else. So we want to put him in retail even though his job is theater because that's his favorite job. But again, we can change that. This guy is just going to go up to the restaurant and it looks like I need to build a new floor. So I got 5,000 bucks. I'm going to build a new floor. Let's put in retail because that's what we seem to be getting. It takes 29 minutes for the first or for the second floor or third floor, sorry, which is technically the fourth floor. But the third floor we're buying, it's going to take 20 minutes to get through this. So basically this is everything about the game. Here are your friends. Nimblebit, the creator of this game, is always on your friends list, and if you want to visit it, this is just an example. He's got an automatic elevator and he's got all the apartments unlocked. And you get money for basically visiting somebody. And as you visit them, they will then receive $10 for your visit. So let's take this lady up here, right there. And then what you can do also is if you're tired of waiting for all your floors to restock, you can rush all your floors and it costs money and bucks if you feel like doing that. So let's see what else somebody... Whoa, so all of our villagers are posting stuff now. It's like a Facebook for the apartment building. What else? I don't want to miss anything else here. Eventually you do get an airplane service, and then you get your own house. So you can decorate and upgrade your own house. There are free rewards here, so we can get one free reward every few hours, I think, which is 600 free coins, available again in 3 hours. And then you can watch additional ads. There are no forced ads. You can watch additional ads for different additional rewards for an auto elevator. Like if you watch through them all, your last one that you can watch for the day will give you an automatic elevator, which will basically you touch it and then it just guides people up to whatever floor they're going to, and you don't have to do that, which isn't really that difficult in the first place. But there's always these little quests that come up that you can do. Want to do some remodeling or speed up the elevator? Visit the upgrade screen in the main menu. Okay, so you can also skip quests. So I'm going to skip it and it'll give me something else to do, which sometimes is you can find people, or it tells you to look for people, looks for items, deliver people, something like that. So I think what I'll do now is I'm going to show you guys this, which is the bitbook. This is where you find the bitbook if you don't get the notification. You can also turn off the bitbook if you want to. So I think that is in settings. So you can turn off the music, the sound effects. You can enable experimental features, which I've never done before. There you go. You can delete or turn off the bitbook posts so you don't have to get those anymore if you want. You can turn off video offers. You can disable the auto elevator, only friends visits. So if you don't want somebody visiting, they're like somebody shows up at your place and you're like, who is this person? You can just block that basically, but you don't have to worry because they don't actually get any personal information. It's just if you don't want random people visiting your tower, that's fine. It doesn't matter. And also you can hide your pets, so you don't need to worry about pets. Pardon me, I had to take a sip of water there because my throat's getting itchy. And you can also restore your purchases that you've made in the past. There's also the Friends House Auto View, which I've never actually used. So to add your friends, it's really simple. You can take your code right here and you give them your code. You can also tap to share it. And then if you want to add your friend, you can just add your friend. They have to give you your code and then you just type it in the bottom there. And then it's all said and done. Now, I don't know what these other things do because I haven't actually clicked on those. But there's this as well. I think those are achievements there. All of your upgrades. So again, you've seen that part. The tech tree, I don't have access to that yet. There's the cloud save. So I think what I'll do is I'll do my cloud save pretty soon here. Bittisons. If you want to see all the information on your Bittisons, there's all this right here, and you can just click on them, and then it shows you what they're doing, what they want, what they are, their stats. You can sort them by, you know, like which organization, or not organization, but which category you can separate them into. You can separate them or sort them by name, sort them by business and whatnot. Well, my brain's starting to turn to mush. There's too much information. In such a small game, it's so complex, it's wonderful. This right here, the 1 hour raffle, pardon me again, sorry. You enter these draws to win these gold bucks, which basically go right here, and you can upgrade fully each shop. Now, something that kind of freaked my mom out a little bit was she never wanted to spend her gold bucks because it costs the gold bucks to upgrade. So there's the upgrade button right there at the top, and if you click that, it basically does this, okay? So once you've spent them, they're not gone. You can't use them for multiple floors. You can only use them for one floor. But every time you reset your tower, kind of like a prestige, you get all of your gold bucks back. So if you reach level 50 or level 100 in floors and you decide to restart your building, you basically get gold bucks for every 50 floors. So you can even build more bucks off. You can win them in the raffle. And when you use them, when you reset your building, you get all of the gold tokens back. So you don't have to worry about those. And every now and then you get this daily rent here. And there is a trick that I would have to minimize everything for. But here's a trick. When you see this and it says that you've earned daily rent coins. In fact, I'm going to try it. So it's going to screw up the screen a little bit here. But if you jump out of the screen, but don't click collect here. So you see how it's up here on the screen like this? Now minimize the game and then come back into it and click collect. It gives you that money for a second time. It's kind of an exploit that they've never fixed. What else? Let's see. There's cloud saving. So if you save and you have to, get a new phone or something, make sure you save this because you can re-download your tower on a different phone. Now, what else is there? There's more games, so you can click that and it'll open up. Oh, and you guys aren't going to be able to see that. Pardon me. You guys aren't going to be able to see all that, but it opens up a whole bunch of stuff that shows you where there's new games, or their games, all of their collection of games. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a jump cut and see if I can load the tower that I have in my cell phone, and I'll show you kind of like further along in the game. So I'm going to do that right now. Jump cut. Okay, so here we go. I have finally figured out how to load my map or my tower from my other save. So here we go. I've got 100 and let's see, 9 floors. Oh, I forgot to choose something for this floor. So why don't I go with a random service? So a lot of stuff to go here. We've got a survey gift as well. Oh, and that just opened up something else. So forgive me, I gotta fix that too, as I was not aware that would happen. So let's back out of there. Okay, so, woo-wee. Okay, So this is what I've got so far. I've got a forest on the tower up top here. Every now and then, a dude in a parachute will drop in and give you some free rewards. Sometimes it has an offer to watch. Let's see, let me claim my... Oh, I did claim it all right. I just did that, didn't I? Now, there's 10 right here, so I got to find 10 little Elvis characters on all these floors, which sometimes can take a very long time. Let's see. So there's one. So you click on them when you see them. And they are all over the place. And then once you do that, you get a reward, which is a pretty handsome reward too. Now, this thing here is something that I haven't been able to use because for the most part, you kind of have to be a VIP member to use this stuff. Let's see, I got to enter my raffle. And I'm going to show you guys just how fast my elevator is. You ready for this? Watch this. Pew! So much faster. It's fully upgraded. So now what you do is I'm going to take a look at the upgrade. Oh, so it's max 10 floors per second. I'm using the tree elevator, and I've got basically all this silly stuff down here. But this is basically it. There's not really a whole lot left to show you. Oh, excuse me. The longer I talk, the more my throat's starting to hurt. So this is the airplane part, which is a little button on the side here. And you go in and then you check out the jobs. I can make 36,000 for this job and 67,000 for that job and 252 gold for that job. So this one pays the most, the floral studio. If your floor is not stocked, like in terms of your business, if your business isn't fully stocked, the plane won't go anywhere and it has to wait until you're fully stocked. But it looked like I had a fully stocked floor, so I was able to send the plane off. So let's stock all these. And then here's the other button I was telling you about, which is the house. And this is my house. Obviously, haven't done anything with it because I just never really focus on it. I'm never really on here long enough to really work on anything else. But this is how many floors I've got. And if you want to see what your tower looks like zoomed out, there's a little zoom button right here. And this is my tower. Look how tall that tower is. Would you want to live here? I'll be honest, I don't think I would. It looks very unstable, but but yeah, this is basically it. There's not really a whole lot left to show you. So if you guys enjoyed that, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up. There was a lot of information to get into this video. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so much. God bless your beautiful faces. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. I love you, and I'll see you again real soon.